Okay. So without further ado, let's start the session. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to ma'am. Good afternoon to you, ma'am. And how are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. And, just doing my work. A lot of things are there in my to-do list. What about you? How are you doing today?
Yes, I am doing very well, ma'am. Thank you for asking me. And
Very well. Okay. What is the best part of your day? Tell me. I mean, as you're saying, it's very well. So I want to know.
actually, meeting with you, this is my best moment,
Oh,
I think.
oh my goodness. You put so much
Actually, I am waiting for
responsibilities on my shoulder now.
this. Actually, I am waiting for last 3 days for this conversation.
Yeah, we have been juggling for this conversation for 2, 3 days because of the timing, concession. But fine. I mean, finally we are having session. So yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
looking forward to our
I'm,
discussion today.
I'm exciting to forward this session.
All right. So please introduce yourself before we start our session.
Thank you for giving this opportunity, ma'am. My name is K. Narayana. I am from Andhra Pradesh, Chittoor district, and I have done my graduation SV University and Tirupati district. And now currently I am working. Currently I am living in Bangalore, Karnataka. I am working in a pharmaceutical industry. I have been working in since 2019. I have 5 years experience in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my role is executive in this production department. Apart then my hobbies, my hobbies are I'm learning new things with new people and cooking food, new recipes and mm, watching cricket commentary. It helps from my learning skills and the communication skills and playing outdoor games. When I will get more time, I will connect with co-learners. It's also helping more my communication skills. That's all
Mhm.
about me.
Okay, fantastic. So your name is K Narayan, right? So what
Yes.
what does K stand for?
It's my father's name and grandfather's name in Konreddy.
Okay, so your name is Narayan, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's wonderful introduction. You are very passionate about learning this language as well as you are into cooking. You tried recipes, different. Wow. So let me introduce myself, right?
Yes, ma'am. I
Okay.
know about yourself little bit. I know, ma'am.
Okay.
In
Okay.
Madhya Pradesh.
So let me just quickly brief it for you. That will be great, right? So as you know, my name is Priyanka Kushwah and I'm connecting to you from Madhya Pradesh. At present, I'm based in my hometown. And if I talk about my education, so I'm in my second year of MBA with a specialization of marketing and finance. And side by side, I'm running my YouTube channel, which is all about spoken English conversation. And when it comes to my hobbies, I like to read books. Dancing is also one of my hobbies. So that's all about me. And yeah, looking forward to this discussion.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Can I ask?
So
I can move forward.
have you made up your mind for any topic or shall I ask questions?
Shall you ask, ma'am? Will
I
you
can
ask?
ask. Okay, you
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
have any questions as such.
I have few questions. Is there, ma'am? After I will ask.
Okay,
I have
first the
some
ball is
little
in
bit
your
knowledge
court.
is there.
First the ball is in your court. You can ask question, then I will.
What is difference between audio call and video and face-to-face conversation? What did like in what is
Most important.
that yes most important and face problems is
Okay.
conversation.
I
You
think
got it, ma'am?
yeah, I mean, you mean that what is more important, video call or audio call when it comes to, improving communication skills, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I believe that first is, of course, I mean, in the initial stage, it's okay if you're not comfortable on video meetings, right? Because it's okay to start in the initial stage. You can start with audio call because audio calls, we don't have the pressure of, facing the camera or something like that. But the main thing comes, uh, like growth is very important. And especially when it comes to communication, if you're not able to address your message face to face and, or, video on video calls, so it is, I mean, not worth it. So if you're learning this language, you should be really good at audio call, video call, face to face conversation. And it's like a process. And gradually you have to master each section.
Yes. And my friends also beginners, me also beginner. I'm also beginner, man. We are all speaking and reading is very well. But sometimes when I was speaking to in front of anybody, sometimes struck and hesitate. We are all feel hesitate and nervous.
Okay, so your friends are also in your favor. I mean, do they speak in English with you?
Yes, ma'am. Tell me. I know tenses little bit. I have some
No,
knowledge
no,
is there, ma'am.
I'm not asking about tenses. I'm talking about your friends. As you said, your friends are also learning English with you.
So my friends are learning English, but they didn't speak English proper in our company. Sometimes little bit sentences we are all speaking, but me only I conversation with another friend. Very fascinating to learn English. I want to be. I have one resolution. Resolution is there. Resolution. I want to achieve that resolution in 2025 August 15.
2020, like 2025, that you want to speak very fluent. Is it?
Uh, Fluent and overcame agitation and fear, nervous. I overcame this all our fears.
Hmm. First of all, let me tell you, of course, it's a process. You will definitely, if you are consistent, you will improve. But the main thing is that don't feel, like this is something, it's a big problem. Like, okay, hesitation is something that's very natural. I mean, if I'm going to interact with any new person, little bit of hesitation, should be like, it is like naturally comes. But the thing is that don't, this. It should not overpower your confidence or the way you speak. Just be as you like the way you speak, and improve your language, because hesitation is something, it will over overcome gradually. Okay.
Okay.
And you said that you have friends. I mean, you have environment also to speak. So that's very good, because generally people don't get the environment to speak. But on the other hand, your friends are supporting you to learn this language. So that's fabulous. Okay.
Before I don't have that environment. After mm, Rajni Verma, my first conversation with Rajni Verma, she posted one video on YouTube. After she, they are all watching that video. That time only helped to me. They encouraging to me. They are all.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. So they encourage you, right? I mean, your friends.
Okay.
That's fantastic. All right. So your first conversation with Rajni ma'am, right? And okay, so
Okay.
you said that you are into cooking as well. So it's
Okay.
your like how long you have been doing it? I mean, you tried new recipe just for the sake of passion, or just for the interest, or it is something you want to change it as a profession as well?
More than fascinating to, I will take a future in my profession. After 5 years, I can resign this job. I will choose business, that
Okay.
food industry, food
Okay.
hotel business.
So you want to become a business person, especially you want to start your own, you can say restaurant or something, hotel. Okay, fantastic.
I have been looking at 5 years.
Okay,
eh,
so you will switch after 5 years. Is it 5 years you will do job? Then next 5 years, I mean, you will do something else. That's fantastic.
financially freedom is most important. That's why I'm working in organizations, different organizations. Before I starting this industry, I cooked food, new recipes, and I cook it. I share with my friends. They taste how is it. That's why I prepared food and I served to poor people also.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'm really bad at cooking. Seriously. Let me see. I mean, it takes a lot of time and I'm not that much interested also. But yeah, sometimes I have to do.
Hmm. I think you have completed your exams in MBA exam first year. I think first year completed exams.
No, no,
How is
it's
your
like second,
finished?
it's my third semester. It's finished, and now
Okay.
I am in my fourth semester. I think
Okay.
you joined
Okay.
live that day, right?
Hmm. Right now,
Okay, and
I
now
think
I remember.
I got.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your response that day because you were very active on live, and I was also very happy, getting response and positive response from people. It just made, I mean, that day was really superb. Going live and talking with people, amazing.
I follow every video, your video, but I watch some videos when I was getting free. That time I watch every video, your videos. Recently, I watched your videos. Then I watched total all videos.
Oh
I
my God.
think I,
Okay, okay. That's great. So thank you so much for your appreciation. And it's really, it feels really good when people give us positive, feedback that, okay, this is something you're doing good. And I'm always like open for corrections. Sometimes it's okay. I mean, mistakes are part of journey. Nobody is perfect. I mean, it's like a learning journey. So we can make mistakes and we can, but the main thing is that we should not make the same mistake again. And that is the main important thing. Okay. So please tell me what inspires you to learn English?
actually my friend inspired me. When
Okay.
she is
So is he really good in
very,
English?
but he is very good at reading at English, but speaking is also good. He's a software engineer in
Mm-hmm.
Hyderabad. That's why he inspired me. Sometimes we are all talking in only WhatsApp call, group call. We are all talking. Then I inspired to him. Nowadays, I inspired to no one inspired me, but
Hmm.
I inspired some Rajni Verma, like you. I inspired to your.
Okay, fantastic. So your friends also inspire you to learn this language and you do group call. So fantastic. Okay. So tell me a little about your daily routine as well. What you generally do, like work, this language, everything in general.
Actually, I woke up at 5 o'clock. Then I will do read some 5 pages every day. Then I go to morning walk. After I come back to morning walk, I fresh up. I do exercise and yoga like that. Push-ups,
Okay.
triceps like that. Do after completed my yoga, then I go to fresh up. Then I prepare breakfast. I eat breakfast. Then I ready to go to office. I go to office. My manager some do works. After I completed my lunch, I do work. After completed 6 o'clock, I went to room. I read news. Some what is my knowledge purpose. Then I watching conversation skills, your videos and Rajni Verma videos and some other videos is there. I followed some YouTubers. They posted some videos. I watched some videos. Then I was any um, cricketer matches is there, World Cups is there. Watch that matches and also I audio call in
Mm-hmm.
provides CV is there and yes fluency application is there. I want to talk their people co-learners. They suggested some things how to learn easily, how long you been working, some suggested some things. Then before I go to bed, I read book. One book
Mm-hmm.
is there. He wrote by Sudhamati. Sudhamati.
Sudhamurti.
Its name is Wise and Otherwise, and also another book name is 3000 Stitches. It's a very good book. That's why it is all my routine story, routine, daily
Wow,
routine. Every day.
fantastic. Your routine is very hectic, I must say, and you follow it very consistently. I mean, that is main important thing, because you said that you go for walk, you read news, you read books, you prepare your breakfast, then you have that, then you go for job, so much stuff, right? You're very, I mean, disciplined person, I guess. So, do you like? Okay, want to say something?
Discipline more important. Why? Because it's helpful for my aims and goals. I think I believe it.
Okay. So where do you see yourself, I mean, in the next 5 years? As you said that you want to start your own business. So just brief it here, I mean, this question that where do you see yourself in the coming next five
First of
years?
all, I will achieve my goals in 5 years in a assistant manager level. Then after I resigned my job, then I started to 5 members, 10 members in hotel job. They planned that I will chef at the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I will manage everything at a hotel with
Okay.
my family support and my friends supporting. They also do supporting with me.
Okay.
That's
That's
all.
great. Your video got stuck. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So that's really wonderful, and all the very best for your future, because you have so many plans, must execute them, right? And devote your time and energy and efforts on a daily basis to achieve your goals. Okay.
Okay.
So is there any question left that you want to ask?
More time, ma'am. I
It's
think you completed over. Then you asked that question. I think I watched so many videos. That's you asked. So after 20 minutes, you asked this question.
Uh, no, actually, like this is something, it's not planned conversation, right? We didn't decide any topic or such to talk. But you can, if you have questions, you can ask. I'm really okay with what all questions you have.
Okay, ma'am. You are introvert person. I think
No,
I
I am
saw in
not.
many videos.
I am not an
But
introvert.
then actually your previous video I saw in previous video. You posted one video. She is introvert. I think you are discussing in introvert and extrovert.
Okay, okay. I'm a recent video today, I guess.
Yes, you posted to YouTube. I saw that video and full. You are discussing introvert and extrovert. That time I planned our topic is introvert. I
Okay, so you tell me in which category you fall in: introvert, extrovert, or ambivert?
actually I'm ambivert.
Ambivert.
I'm
Okay.
yes,
And it's a very safe, you can say category, because you are not
okay.
introvert completely, not extrovert. You are in the middle of that, so it you can switch your gears as as the like time demands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. I
Okay.
have one question here. I write written and
Mm-hmm.
1 minute.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. You can ask.
We are discussing freedom. I think you said freedom. Tell me freedom.
What is
Freedom
freedom?
and self control is main. Hello?
Okay, you mean self-discipline, how important it is to be disciplined or self-control, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
So this is the question for me. That's a very good question. Well, when it comes to self-control and discipline, I believe that if you can control your thoughts, I mean, not thoughts. Thoughts is something you cannot control, but if you plan your day, I mean, just focus on one day. That okay, this is the day. This is the 2nd of February. So I just have to give my all. I mean, I will give my level best, and that's the very best feeling. I can say that feeling is enough. I mean, for to and if you focus on your work, let's suppose if I'm learning this language, right? So if I have this target, and if I'm devoting my time for listening, reading, writing, and speaking, I'll be happy at the end of the day. But if I have the target, and if I'm not devoting, and if I'm not putting efforts, how will I feel? Like, how will I feel confident? How will I be happy? So if you have the vision, if you have the purpose, and when you put efforts in that regard, definitely you will have the right mindset, you have the right approach, and automatically you have the self discipline. That's what you ask for, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, yes. And also, I have another question is there.
Yeah, sure.
Why must important in face-to-face conversation? Eye contact.
uh, Eye contact, maintaining eye contact, uh,
Yes,
indeed.
ma'am.
Mhm. So let's suppose if I'm not in if I'm having meeting with someone in in virtual format, it's really hard because camera is here. Now I'm looking at camera, now I'm looking at you, so you are here, but I have to look at the camera if I have to like if you think that I'm maintaining eye contact. So that's a different thing. But when it comes to face conversation, and if I'm just not maintaining eye contact, that means I'm nervous. I don't have the like point of view, and maybe I'm lying, and maybe I have like I'm not sure about what I'm supposed to be speaking. So that's why maintaining eye contact is extremely crucial when it comes to face conversation, meetings, and presentations. So yeah, that's my answer.
Ah, and okay, ma'am. It's fantastic. How long take once minute? How
You can
long does take time? How long does take time to speak fluent in English?
um, this is like generally this is the question generally asked learners. So I must say just give it a year, at least 1 year. Okay. Just give it a year and don't skip a single day. If you're skipping a single day, that means you are not serious about that particular thing. So don't skip it, and do the four things what I shared already on a daily basis, and just set the target, track your progress, do it, and just be on fire, like okay, this is something I have to achieve. Definitely you will achieve, no doubt about it. Just give it at least a year. Don't think that okay, in 1 month or 2 months, 3 months I'll be fluent. No, it can't happen, because if you are not putting
Oh,
efforts, how will you speak? So for the natural speaking growth, you should give it at least a year.
yes. I'm very fascinating to learn and enthusiastic to learn. But I sometimes while I'm speaking to in manager level in bigger than another level, I'm hesitate is most problem.
Happens. It happens because it's very natural, because you are in the initial stage. But when you have like you can say experience, like talking with people, strangers, co-learners, then automatically you have enough confidence to face anyone. So for that for that reason, or for that day, you can say you have to put, and you have to do many conversation. Yeah.
Sometimes I'm earlier I say how to face in camera, but now I am comfortable with camera.
See,
I to I.
exactly,
Yes,
because that's your practice, that is something that you worked for it, right? Because if you, let's suppose this is your first convo, right? If this is, so you may not be looking at the, like straight. You may be little, maybe hesitation, shyness, or maybe nervous, but now you're enough confident. And same thing you have to apply for face to face conversation, and also other, when you connect with experts, co-learners. That's the game of practice. The more you devote time for something, automatically you will, achieve that thing. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, of course. Exactly right.
Okay.
Mm.
So I think it's time to wind up the session, right? It's almost
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity and give me some feedback. I made a few mistakes I made, but how to overcome just me mistakes? It's feedback is most important, I think.
okay. So, first of all, it was really nice session. And when it comes to feedback, so yeah, sometimes mistakes are there in tenses. Don't make mistakes, in tenses, because tenses is something. It's the 70% of English is tense. I read somewhere. Okay, that, so be very strong with tenses. Like if you're talking about present, make sure you're using present tense. Don't go on past or any other tense. So be very specific. And other thing is that plus practice, this is the only thing. Don't skip a day, because if you're skipping a day, you are, like bettering yourself. So make sure to practice every day. That's all.
Thank you for have a nice day, ma'am. Have a great day.
Okay.
Thank you very much for giving this opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It was really nice talking with you. You are very confident, and wish you all the very best for your journey ahead. Okay. Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah.